Pretty amazing, isn't it? So we're staying here at the South Rim Campground inside the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. So it's $16 a night. We decided to stay here in part because, number one, it's not that expensive, even though we usually like free. And secondly, there's not a whole lot of free camping close to this area, and I knew there were several hikes and other things that we wanted to do, and of course we're going to take you guys with us. So the sites are pretty small. Our 28 footer is probably about at capacity for most of the sites. I think if you go on recreation.gov, they're listed as 30-foot sites, but there's a couple maybe you could get a longer rig into, but not many. But we're actually here before the reservation system starts, so it's basically first come, first serve. When we pulled in yesterday, there was absolutely no one here. So we got a prime spot, no problems with backing into it, and we've got lots of solar, and Starlink's working great. So look forward to taking you on some of our hikes around Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park, as well as the Curry Canty National Recreation Area outside of here. We got an epic hike and might include some swimming. So we headed out on Rim Rock Trail today over to the visitor center. It was an easy hike straight from our campground, and now we are a little late. We got here and the visitor center was already closed at 4 o'clock. But
yeah, we missed it.
the nice thing was they had the stamp for the passport books outside, so lady directed us to it and we were able to get it. But now we're on the observation scenic overlook here at the visitor center, so let me show you what you should see. Howdy folks, I'm back. Michelle's here too.
Hey!
So we have come down to the bottom of the canyon. We took the East Portal Road exit, or East Portal Road down to the bottom. Just a heads up, there's a 22-foot length limit, and I can understand why. There's 16% grade. It's the steepest grade that we've ever driven down. Obviously, we didn't bring the camper down here, but I even got down here. I was driving in second gear the whole way, and when we got down here, I could still smell my brakes smoking. So it's a serious downhill for about 5 miles. So we are here at East Portal Campground, and there's a little hiking path off the end of the campground. It's only about half mile out, half mile back, I think, or less. So it's right here along the river, and be advised, the guy let us know after we had already gotten down here and are both wearing shorts that poison oak is very prevalent, and poison ivy. And I remember seeing that on one of the warning signs, but I don't know, I guess I just forgot or didn't pay attention to it too much. So be very careful. We're going to wipe our legs down with antibacterial stuff when we get back to the car, since we are wearing shorts. All right, let me show you what we see. So we found our end of the trail. We're just chilling here on this pile of rocks, and it's not a bad trail. It's real easy. I think there's only like 17 feet of elevation gain or something like that, but it's a lot of climbing and scrambling on loose rocks, as you can kind of see behind us. We came from that direction back there, so it's real pretty down here, real quiet. The only other people down here are about 4 or 5 fly fishermen just doing their thing. So we're going to be heading up to the other end of the canyon today, and also doing Warner Point nature trail. We can't do Warner Point Trail down to the river. It's a lottery system for that. But we're going to do the nature trail up there. So we will probably be back with you when we get up there. So on our way to Warner Trail, we decided to stop at one of the overlooks called Pulpit Rock. And you can understand why. We're out here at the end of the short, like 100-yard trail. And we got some scenery behind us.
Yeah, just a little.
It's a drop straight down. I'm nervous just sitting here, even though this is all concreted in rock. So it's pretty amazing. Definitely make your way out here. We made it to Warner Point Trail. It's about 1.4 miles total round trip. It's an out and back, so 0.7 obviously. We're about a quarter of a mile in, and so far it's all downhill, which we're now beginning to realize that, and seeing a few people walking the other direction, the entire trip back is going to be uphill. But it's supposedly a very, very pretty outlook, and so, or overlook, I should say. So we'll take you out there and let you know what it turns out to be. We made it out to Warner Point and wanted to show you guys around. It looks like you used to be able to go out there onto that rock formation, but they've blocked off the trail that people were using to climb down there. So we're gonna respect the rules and just sit here, which is perfectly fine anyway, because this is scary enough for me. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see down there, but you can see the river. So yeah, it was 0.7 out. After we last left you, we realized that it wasn't all downhill. There were ups and downs the whole way. So it's going to be a lung burner. We can actually see our car parked. Let me see if I can get this right about over there. That's where we started. So that's where we got to hike back to. But yeah, it's a fun trail. It's really pretty. It's well marked. It looks like there's probably a leaflet that you can get. They were out of them up there because a lot of the trees and stuff in this overlooks are numbered, and so I'm sure the leaflet will give you information if you come out this way, and if they have some yet. We still may be a little bit too early in the season since it is May 17th, I think. Yes. May 17th, 2022. So I'm not sure that we're going to have any more hikes here in Black Canyon of the Gunnison. We're going to be leaving here in about 2 or 3 days and meeting up with Sandy and Norm, who are camped down at Ridgeway, and we are going to start heading east. So we will check back with you in our next episode. Thanks, everyone. Hey, don't forget, what do you want them to do, Michelle?
We want you to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our episodes that we put out.
Perfect.